Good morning, guys. Welcome to Asian Petrol and welcome to our live streaming. I have to be wearing mask because he just pulled in, but there's usually nobody here. But today we have the IONIQ 5. I know what you're gonna say, another IONIQ 5, but yes, we gave you tons and tons of reviews about IONIQ 5. I actually counted, there's like 5 of them. We gave you first look, first drive, actual review, and night drive and range test. And I got this car again because this is actually a bit different. This is long range model with rear-wheel drive, so it's just got a single motor at the rear. So yes, IONIQ 5 is rear biased, has all-wheel drive system. The one we showed you had the dual motor system producing about 320 horsepower, but this guy actually has just a single motor at the rear producing about 225 horsepower. So like I said, today we're going to be doing a live streaming, so you guys can ask us about questions. So before we begin, also do support us by subscribing to our channel, because we give you Korean car reviews faster than anybody, and also give you updates on other brands as well. So this is what we're going to do. We're actually at a E-Pit. Right here says E-Pit, like a PIT, like a racetrack pit, and it says E up front to emphasize this is electric EV charging station. So I'm going to give you a walk around of the car while you give us questions so we can answer it, and then we're going to charge the car while we wait for it to be charged. We have about 48% left. So this charges up to 800 volts, which is about 350 kilowatt, which is a lot faster compared to Tesla Model Y. So why don't we just pay and start charging the car first. Okay, hold on, let me just get the car key first. So do we need to, oh, we need to shut the car off. Okay. Okay, sorry. We have the car on. So when you press this button, it opens. Very interestingly, this Hyundai IONIQ 5 and even Kia EV6 can be charged both using 400 or 800 volt charging. But there's no connector needed because Hyundai figured out you can use the inverter switch, and it can be switched from 400 or 800 volts DC combo. So this is what the charging station looks like. This is developed by Hyundai and Kia Motors. Anybody can charge here. Just need to put your phone number. Oh, that's a that's a secret. That's a secret. Okay, so I'm going to say Hyundai IONIQ 5. So 2022. Wait. That's weird, because why is not letting me charge the Yes, I had it on the other car, IONIQ 5. Okay, that's weird, because, hold on, let me try this one. Let me just put my phone number. Huh, that's weird, because this one had it. Why isn't this one working? Live stream, anything can go wrong. See, this one works here. So let me just move the car here. This one is ultra fast. That's fast. So it's 501. That's like about 50 cents per kilowatt. So we're gonna choose this one, and we have about you know, Kia Hyundai IONIQ5 has 72.6 kilowatts battery, and we have about 50%. So let's go with like 18 minutes. It says about 34. That's about $30. So let me just pull the car here because only this one works. I don't know why. Huh. And guys, meanwhile, if you have any questions, do let me know in the comment sections. We'll try to answer them as much as we can. So we're moving the car while during a live streaming. Sorry. That's weird because we have like 6 of them in here and 2 of them on the left side wouldn't let me use the ultra fast 800 volt charging, so I'm just moving the car. Hyundai says they have Hyundai has this e-Piece in 12 different locations here in Korea. So 6 in different locations, so total 72 units. So let me try to, where's the comment sections? I'm trying to find my comment sections. Hold on. So it's saying I should pay. Hi guys, thank you guys all for tuning in. Good evening, Kevin. So if you have any questions, let me know. This is live, howdy, live stream. So let me get, thank you guys. Yeah, let me just pay. This, okay, he took my card, oh my God. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just paid, and it's gonna let me use the connector now. Okay, so you just take this guy and put him in here. Ooh, like this, and right here it says it's talking to the car. It's saying, and yeah, saying it's charging ultra fast, which is about 800 volts. It's saying right now we have 46% currently, and it's going to start charging. It's going to charge slowly, 29. So yeah. So let's see, it's keep on escalating. 140, 155, 162. Yes, Javier, this is 350 volt charging. Right now it's charging at 212. So I guess this doesn't go all the way up to 350. It's making some noise here, but yeah. Yes, supposedly it stopped at 214 kilowatts. Supposedly Hyundai saying when you use the 800 volt charging system, you'll be able to charge the IONIQ5 from 10% to 80% within just 18 minutes. So so let's see how it goes. Meanwhile, I'm just going to show you the car. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comment section, please. And while IONIQ gets charged, I thought there was supposed to be a bar up here, but I guess not. Okay, so let me just show you the car from the front. How high off the ground? Yes, that's a good question. I brought my cheat note. Ground clearance, 6.3 inches. 6.3 inches, which is about 160 millimeter. And we also have an active flap here that closes and opens. So when you're charging, it actually opens, so you can cool off the battery. You guys all know the pixelated design. This is inspired by Hyundai's Pony, first ever mass production car from Hyundai. Hyundai logo, sort of large on the top. Oh, this one right here. When it gets charged, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bar here that comes up. So it's too bright, but you see it. It's right there. When it gets fully charged, it gets 5 bars. Okay? So if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section, please. And many of you ask questions about the frunk. Because this is rear-wheel drive, does it have a larger frunk? And yes, it does. If you have seen an all-wheel drive model, it had like this much little shelf, but this actually has a little bit larger frunk. So I guess motor takes up, the front motor takes about this much space, I guess, about this much. So yeah. So yeah, unlike Tesla, I think Hyundai try to give more room for the interior. It's actually, they have like a coolant, washer fluids, inverter and everything up here. Regular battery as well. So this clamshell type opens up quite widely. Let me give you also a spec. This is rear-wheel drive model. Total range 290 miles. All-wheel drive system has a range of 258 miles. This produces about, single motor produces about 225 miles, while the rear-wheel drive, all-wheel drive model produces about 320 miles. This will hit 60 miles in about 7.4 seconds. All-wheel drive 5.2 seconds. Battery wise, 72.6 kilowatts hour for Korean spec model, but really envy you guys because you guys gonna get it with the 77.4. Yes, which is same as Kia EV6s. So really envy you guys. And there's also saying about IONIQ N, which will produce over 500 horsepower. Will do 0 to 60 in about 3.5 seconds, which should be very similar to Kia EV6 GT. Yeah. So yeah, Javier, power between IONIQ 5 and EV6. You know, I haven't driven EV6 just yet, but I think it should be very similar. They use both motors, but IONIQ 5 seems to be a bit larger inside. But because we have a panoramic sunroof, that does not open, but because we have a roof on the top, headroom, I think IONIQ 5 and EV6 is very similar. So any more questions? Yes, these side mirrors we're going to show you when we drive on the way back, but digital side mirrors. This is an option you can get here in Korea. It's going to cost you about 11K US dollars. 11K. So I mean, we only have it in Korea. But I don't think it's essential. If I were to get it, I wouldn't get it with the this one, because if you get into accidents, I think it's going to cost you more. It sort of folds like this. But this also comes with a blind spot monitoring system, so I don't think this is really necessary. And many of you also asked, you know, do I like Hyundai IONIQ5 or Kia EV6 better? That's a really tough question, but from exterior design, I like the Hyundai IONIQ5 design a bit better. You know, it's got the history going back to Hyundai Pony and everything, so I kind of like the exterior design better. But interior design wise, it's a really tough question too. I like the openness of the island table and everything, but Kia EV6 has a more stylish, that's more young people centric design. So guys, let me know which one do you prefer in the comment section. Let's see. Now it's charging up to 172 kilowatts though. I was hoping to show you like 350 kilowatt, but it's not happening. So yeah. Okay, let me also show you the car from the second row seats. So we have when you charge the car, it's got also a pixel indicator going up from the side as well. And Tesla is wearing 255 45 by 20 on front and back. Michelin Primacy Tour, and because we have a laptop here, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to show you the car from here because I need this laptop for the live streaming. Okay, so we have a air vent on the B pillar. We have a large panoramic sunroof that does not open. It's just there. Okay, so but headroom wise, you know, like I told you, this IONIQ5 is a little bit taller, but Kia EV6 actually has a very similar headroom even with the lower roof, because it just has regular roof. So I kind of like Kia's idea of having you know, more stylish roof with the you know, similar headroom, just by dropping the large roof on the top. So that, and you know, this car actually has a longer wheelbase than my Hyundai Palisade, so you have plenty of leg room here. Really awesome. Yeah, seats are comfortable too. You can also recline the seats a little bit like this. We also have air vents right here, 2-stage heated seats, window. We do not have power. All that. Aha. Yeah, because of the charging, it's not gonna let me use the power. Okay, so we also have a armrest looking like that. So flat floor on the bottom, very nice. Any questions from the interior? $172. Let me see where we are. Right now we're charging about 80% already, because like I told you, we started about 46%, and right now it's already 80%. So I mean, so that's, you know, it kind of makes sense. I mean, Hyundai's claim saying, you know, 10% to 80% within just 18 minutes, but it's been what? I think it's been close to what? How long? So it's done. So right now we have charged up to 80%. It only took 10 minutes 39 seconds, and it's charging us about $10. So yeah, so that's about charging state. And I do believe if we use the fast charging system, I think you can be charged from 10% to 80% within 18 minutes. And the one nice thing is that Hyundai is making more fast charging infrastructure here in Korea. Like I said, they already have built, established 12 different locations, 6 of them on each location, so 72 units. So I really hope when you guys get the IONIQ5 and Kia EV6, really hope you guys get the car with the this e-Peat charging infrastructure. Okay, let me just turn on my turn the car on because I don't want to overheat the laptop. Hold on. So right now, let me just take some photos because I want to edit this and show you guys. Okay, let me also show you the trunk. The rear design looks like this. The one thing is that there's no rear window wiper here. It's a hidden type. No hidden type because we have wing type spoiler. But I really wish we had a hidden type spoiler back here because Hyundai says the wind will blow the rain right out. It rained yesterday too, but yeah, I really wish there was something just wipe it off. Okay, so it says IONIQ5 pixel design right here as well. Let me also show you the turn signal and backup lamp. So backup, the turn signal looks like that. And backup lamp looks like that. Okay. Okay, so yeah. And I should give the key to the car because it's just yelling at me every time. Okay. So any more questions? We have some storage area on the bottom. Mobility kits and V2L. This one you can hook it up to the side of the car, to the charging port, and you can use, you know, 220 volt right from the car. So this is very handy. You can go camping and, you know, use your hair dryer, mixer, and everything. So, and you can also fold the second row seats. Oh, that one I cannot do because I have a laptop. See, when it does, it's completely almost full flat. So I've seen some people going, you know, putting a air mattress and just take camping. You can also take this guy out. So what it does is completely folds the car. So nicely. Alex, I'm hearing that we'll be able to show you Sportage. I'm not sure about hybrid. Sportage sometime this month, so stay tuned. Yes, Alex, we're waiting, anxiously waiting for the Sportage. How fast, Ollie? This single motor rear-wheel drive model will hit 60 in just 7.4 seconds, and if you get it with dual motor, 5.2 seconds. And no passage through, Randy. This does not have passage through because you can just fold the whole seat. So no passage through. Yep. So Edwin, you mentioned about the headlamp turn signal. It's the law, right? It's the restriction. We get it with the sort of like a yellowish, but you get it with like red. So it depends on the country. IONIQ 6, 7, not yet. Really hope to give you more information on that. And IONIQ N, I just read articles, few articles, but not officially from Hyundai yet. But it's gonna be producing over 500 horsepower and be crazy fast like a GT. So why don't we head back now and give you a range test on the way back. Okay? So let me reset the let me just take a photo. So okay. So it's saying we have a 79%, 292. So let me just write it down. I forgot to bring my pen. 79%, 292 kilometers. So why don't we head back and show you how much the system uses. Right now we have the climate control in auto, 21.5, 22 for him. And we have a laptop back here being charged as well, so hopefully I don't break anything. Okay, so all right, let me just start driving and also talk about the interior as well. So let me just put the destination. Okay, now let me just take my mask off because there's nobody here. And did you guys see there's also a Hyundai Porter or EV Porter charging there too. Some of you guys really curious about the side distal mirrors. It's quite nice. I mean, we also have blind spot monitoring system, so I would say, you know, it's not necessary, and it's going to cost you about 11K US dollars as an option. So, you know, it's nice to have. Even at night, it's very bright, so it's okay. But I heard from Hyundai folks it's only offered here in Korea. So, guys, let me know. So let's start with the visibility. Visibility is very nice in here. You know, we have flat floor on the bottom, nice view all around. You know, distal side mirrors also can be helpful. We also have blind spots, you know, monitoring system and also alert system. So this is very easy to be driving. We also have a large head-up display on the top, and there's actually like two weakness, or should I say bad things about this car. One is that the head-up display is not so crisp. I don't think the camera is going to pick it up, but you know, my Palisade and other Hyundai Kia products really have like crisp head-up display, but this one's large. When you see it from the driver's seat, it's like this big, but the graphic is not crisp. So that's one of the things that I really wish Hyundai could improve upon. We also have right now we're driving also in where is the drive mode selector? In normal mode. So we have about 289 kilometers range left. We also have two large screens, 12.3 inch for the gauge cluster, 12.3 inch for the infotainment screen. Sort of changes, the graphic changes when you do put the car into different modes. And this one shows great graphics. It's so it's very comfortable to drive. And many of you kind of mentioned about the interior feeling a bit cheap, but I mean, compared to even other EVs, like even from Jaguar, I'm not sure about Porsche Taycan, but when you compare it to Tesla and other, you know, models, I think this has a nicer interior than any other brands. We have soft touch materials. I know maybe because you guys are saying, you know, because some of the materials are recycled and, you know, they're trying to make this car look eco-friendly, so the colors aren't so vivid. Maybe that's why you guys are saying, you know, the interior looks a bit cheap. But soft material everywhere. Yes, this plastic, but you know, this isn't meant to be like a Genesis or Kia K900. So I mean, you know, the 2-spoke steering wheel feels quite comfortable, and we have large buttons for climate and media control, which I like much better than the what's from Kia EV6, because Kia EV6 has like 100% digital here, but this one has at least physical buttons for important things, and that's power button. And you can also slide the island center console here. Let me just put the cruise control. So, and I don't know how many times I'm going to put my foot to the passenger side, but we have a flat floor on the bottom, so makes it psychologically makes it more look spacious. But Kia EV6 has a terminal right here, center console. But so I think it just depends whether you like flat floor or whether you like to have sort of like your personal space. So it just depends on your preference. Okay, so any more questions? Let me see. Oh, sorry. So yeah, compared to Tesla, yeah, this is much better. This will cost you about starting price $45K when it gets launched in the US, but this one is fully loaded, really fully loaded, and direct conversion without any government incentive. This one is around $55K US dollars, direct conversion. And if you want to get fully loaded all-wheel drive IONIQ5, it's going to cost you about $58K US dollars. So there's about $3,000 US dollars gap between rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive system. And if you ask me, I would personally, I prefer the all-wheel drive system because when I was driving this car, it feels lighter on the front. That's probably better for efficiency, but driving dynamics, all-wheel drive felt better balanced front and back, and it just handled much better, and I just like more power from all-wheel drive system. So you're gonna have to choose between better efficiency or more power, better handling car. And this handles nicely because it's got battery on the bottom and everything, but just all-wheel drive system handles better and feels more powerful. Okay. And quietness, I think it's very quiet compared to Tesla. I think this is quieter. I'm gonna have to wait and drive Kia EV6 and tell you, but should be quite similar. And by the way, I am 6'2", and this is the seat all the way down. See, this is all the way down, and I have pretty good headroom from the driver's seat and also from the second row passengers. And like I said, when I sat in Kia EV6, they had a regular sunroof just up to here, but overall Kia EV6 is shorter, so it just I'm gonna have to drive the car and see how it goes. But and the ride wise, I think this has independent suspension at the rear, so And I think generally set up, I think this feels better than the Tesla Model Y. It's just got that softness from the rear. And yeah, when you drive like this, it's very comfortable. This can be a very good highway cruiser. Like we showed you, when you charge for 10 minutes, it's gonna give you like, it's gonna jump from 46% to 80%. Yeah, so I think really hope you guys get the e-Fit or the rapid charging system in US and North America, because if you're listening, Hyundai too, I think that's really crucial factor for success for the EV models, EVs, because that's what Tesla did with the supercharging system, superchargers. And yeah, when you guys do start exporting the IONIQ5 and Kia EV6, really hope you guys, you know, provide infrastructure, charging infrastructure as well. So, and we also have a adaptive cruise control working with lane keep assist. So as you can see, it's a very delicate system, keeping the safe distance with the car in front, and also you don't have to, you know, keep on pressing on the gas. And this guy will also change the lanes for you when there's no car coming. If you blink to the right, it will change the lanes for you. And some of you asked, like, what happens after it changes lanes? After it changes lanes, it's gonna, you know, keep going. So it's a very delicate system, but by the law here in Korea, you're still supposed to have your hands on the steering wheel. So if you ask it to just change the lanes for you, it will not. It say, you know, place your hands on the steering wheel. That's because, you know, by the law, you're supposed to have your hands on the steering wheel. So yeah, Hyundai and Kia and Genesis still has homework to do, but really hope, you know, they continue making progress so we can enjoy something even better in the future. Let me see, do you have any questions? This is in adaptive cruise control mode. Thank you, car fan. Tesla autopilot system, like I told you, this will keep a safe distance with the car in front, and also it also has a lane keep assist, but no near autonomous driving. Hyundai, by the law here in Korea, autonomous driving is not legal yet, but I'm sure Hyundai is working on it, you know, so in the future. Bottom line, you know, Tesla has better autonomous driving, yes, but it's a question of, you know, whether is it legal or not, or how much you do trust it. But for now, Hyundai just wants to keep it as driving assistance, not a autonomous driving. So, okay. So yeah, I mean, I would love to see Hyundai taking more steps forward. You know, they have acquired Boston Dynamic, so they're working more with AI and robotics. So hope to see more things going on. Yeah. So. Yep. So right now we have driven about 14 kilometers, and it's saying 278 kilometers. So doing pretty well. Let me just take one more photo here so we can edit it later. So any questions? We still have about an hour, 30 minutes to the office. Oh, I was lying. I can go lower. I was lying. So let me just make a correction. I don't know, maybe I was making the wrong with the switch, but this is, I am 6'2", and this is the headroom, so it goes down quite a bit. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. And when you do put the car into sports mode, it pulls quite nicely, but you know, compared to dual motor system, not so much. This single motor seems very similar to, let's say, Hyundai Nexo, if you have driven one like that. Nexo also has a single motor and feels quite similar to Hyundai Nexo. But the dual motor system, producing about 320 horsepower, feels much better. It handles so nicely too. This, like I told you, the front feels a bit light. Probably because we don't have a motor up front, okay? So, do let me know if you have any questions about driving dynamics, you know, driving assistance and everything. So when you do, it gives you both the digital side mirrors and also blind spot monitoring system. So, you know, even if you don't get the digital side mirrors, I don't think you're missing out too much. Okay. So, any more questions? Let me see. Yeah, I think Nexo is better deal if you have a charging station nearby, because charging takes so less time. Coolant leakage issue from IONIQ 5? Oh, I don't know. I have to go check it out. Oh yeah, Tommy, this has no steering wheel, no Hyundai logo on steering wheel. This actually has 4 dots, you know, emphasizing pixelated design. So no Hyundai logo. IONIQ is supposed to be a sub-brand from Hyundai, so they just want to make it quick. So this feels very, you know, easy to drive. We also have paddle shifters right here, and we have something called iPaddle. Let me just move to the right. Let's say we have regen brakes. You can step on the brake and the regen brakes will automatically appear. But if you push on the left, it has 4 different modes, from 0 to 1, 2, 3, and iPaddle, actually 5 modes, and it will actually let you drive with 1 paddle. So it's quite easy to drive. And finally, Hyundai is giving us new range map. It's quite different from old Hyundai IONIQ or EV6 like that. It just gives you battery percentage left and range with AC on, without the AC. It also gives you the charging stations right from the screen. So I think that's very convenient to use. Yeah. It also gives you EV V2L, how much you use from the V2L. It will stop around 20%, so you don't drain the battery too much. Okay. So yeah, we'll just keep on rolling. So it's doing much better than the original, because 294. We're going about 294. It says we're supposed to be able to drive about 292 kilometers, but for now we're driving a bit better than the original range. So yeah, the head-up display is a bit small. I mean, not small, but not so crisp. So I have one more thing that I don't wish Hyundai would fix on this car is the seat belts from the second row passengers. Depending on the seat position, sometimes makes noise. It goes, but we have the seat down now, so it doesn't make noise, but it will make noise. So I wish they have like a clip, you know, near the side of the seat, so we can make that noise go away. And you know, range for the range test, we're driving about 100 kilometers per hour, which is the legal speed limit on this highway. Okay. And now it's saying on average 5.7 kilometers per kilowatt hour. So that's pretty good. And I think this IONIQ, when we tested the long range all-wheel drive system, that guy also exceeded what the trip computer was suggesting. So I would say this guy would also be like that too. So let me just put the adaptive cruise control, and if you have any questions. Sunglass holder, no, but there's lots of room here, so you're supposed to keep it down here. I brought my sunglass, but I just left it on the side. And some of you asked, like, do I have any range anxiety? Yes, I do. When we go, you know, range test, we get range anxiety. But nowadays, like we showed you, nowadays we have like lots and lots of charging stations from Korean government, from third-party companies, charging companies, and like I told you, even Hyundai is making lots of EV charging stations. There's like 12 of them. See, like even right now, we have a rest area, and there's also a charging station over there, which is run by the rest area or even from the Korean government. So there's lots of charging stations. So I mean, I never owned an EV car before, but from my friends saying, you know, it's quite easy. And if you have like a charging stations, if you're lucky enough to have like a huge mall next to your work or your house, then it's really no problem. But yeah, it would be best to have charging stations in your apartment or your house. So it just depends. So I just don't have a charging station in my house near my work. So yeah. So, but I think even here in Korea, you know, charging EV cars is you know, it's right around the corner. So let me know whether would you be interested in buying an all-electric vehicle soon in the future. Yeah. So this, you know, adaptive cruise control is just so easy. Oh, we have a camouflage cars. I wonder what that is. Should we go follow them? So we also have a Bose sound system. Sounds pretty okay. It's not like Lexicon or anything like that. It's just usual good stuff. And we have two cup holders here, and two fast USB charging ports, wireless charging pad on the bottom, and lots of storage area, so you can put like your handbags or something like that, everything. So that should be quite good enough. And we also have more space here. So, ooh, some cars coming. Yeah. So basically on the highway, if you have the adaptive cruise control with lane keep assist, it pretty much drives itself. It's very comfortable, but always have to have your hands on the steering, okay? So. $299 currently, $299, so it's pretty good. Thank you for my English accent. Do you need a premium gasoline engine? No, this is all electric car, so this needs electricity. Yeah. So it's been about 30 minutes since we left the rest area, and it's saying right now we drove about 33 kilometers, and wow, it's doing, we will be able to drive, if we go constantly like this, we'll be driving better than the range the trade computer is suggesting. So range wise, it said it can drive about 292, but right now we're driving close to 300 kilometers. Yeah. What should I tell you? What else? If you have any more questions, let me know in the comment section. And what do you think about this sort of long take live session? This is my first time actually doing it. Really wanted to, because we haven't been able to give you live streaming because because of the COVID. Automakers, because they cannot invite like 200 people all at once, so they kind of invite like 10 people in like 10 different sessions. So we have like embargo, so no live sessions was possible because of the COVID. So I mean, because we got this car as a press car, we can send you as live streaming. But do let me know what do you think about this sort of a long range testing, range test plus a long live stream. Okay, so any more questions? Ventilation seats, yes, we have it. Boss, yes. If you have the all-wheel drive system, yes, it will show the all-wheel drive system being distributed right here, but this has only single motor at the rear. Like I told you, both sound system, let me just let you hear it. It's pretty okay. Jazz. Nice song.
너무 감사드리겠습니다.
So, and you asked about the seats. We have 3-stage. Oh, it's a hot day. 3-stage heated and ventilation seats for both front passengers. See, and also heated steering wheel. And for the second row passengers, it's got heated and only heated seats for side two guys. Okay. Ask me more questions, guys. I'm here. And we also have this column type shifter right here. It's not even column type, it's just kind of dial type. It doesn't move. Kia EV6 has dial type right here. So do I like this one better or Kia EV6 is better? This one seems a bit better because it just allows more space. But yeah, Genesis and Kia new products has dial type Kia selector. So yeah, it just depends. But this one's is pretty good. Even if you try to put it into reverse or parking, it would not go into that gear because IONIQ 5 knows what's going on. But it will go into neutral. But smart cruise control disengages when you do. Okay? So yeah. So what is more practical, Kona EV, IONIQ 5? That's a good question, Kona EV, IONIQ 5. Kona EV is a bit less expensive, but this has more range. It's got more features. This is brand new, built upon eGMP platform. So I would say IONIQ 5 is more practical, and it just, because from utilizing the existing body frame, well, this is based on a new eGMP platform, so I would say this is much more efficient, both in terms of range and also in terms of using the interior volume. But like I said, this is going to be a bit more expensive. In the US, it's expected to be around $45K US dollars starting price. Direct conversion, this is fully loaded. This will cost you in Korea without any government incentive. It will cost you about $55K US dollars. And all-wheel drive, $58K US dollars. So if you ask me, like many of my friends do ask me, like, would you get EV6 or IONIQ 5? I will have to wait and have to drive Kia EV6 and tell you, but so I'm gonna have to wait and drive the EV6 and tell you. But in terms of the between IONIQ 5 and Tesla Model Y, I would probably go with IONIQ 5 because this has better ride. Like I said, it has softer, it takes rebound much better. Model Y felt a little bit choppy, you know, it's a little bit choppy. That's one thing I really didn't like about the Tesla Model Y. And in terms of design, and obviously from interior to, you know, Hyundai IONIQ 5 has better design. So yeah, I would choose the IONIQ 5 if you ask me. But you know, Model Y has better range, but there's a bit of controversial about the range being a bit overrated. So guys, let me know, how do you like IONIQ 5 compared to Model Y, please? So now the average speed is 110 kilometers on this highway, so I'm gonna drive a bit faster and see how it goes. I'm just gonna put the adaptive cruise control to 110, so I don't have to worry about it. 배터리 몇 프로 남았어요? Okay. Okay, my phone is not aluminum. Yes, right. Here on the left side, you can put your photo families and everything, but I have an iPhone. It does not stick. And what was the other question? Head-up display. I don't think the camera picks it up, but can you try to show the head-up display? 글래스에 비친 거 보여줄 수 있어요? But I don't think it's gonna be able to show you. Can you do that? Yeah, it does not pick up, but it's really large. It's larger than the Genesis G90s. I never seen a large one like this. It's very large, but it's not crisp. Maybe because they try to make it so large. Even the bottom part is very large. I've never seen such a big one like this, but yeah, that's the one thing that I really don't like. There's two things I don't like about this car. Not crispy head-up display, and also, you know, the seatbelt noise coming from the second row seats if you don't, you know, place the seats correctly. But other than that, I think this is a great car. If you were to get the interior color, I would definitely get this two-tone light gray color. Just much better than the black. Goes well. It's just very comfortable to drive. And we have driven about 40 minutes now. Let me just and right now we have 258 kilometers of range left, and we have driven about 48 kilometers, so that's even better than the was expected. So yeah, pretty good. So any more questions? I think this will make a great road trip car. Quiet, comfortable. We have double laminated windows even for the second row passengers. We have large roof on the top. You can even close it. I mean, Model Y does not have any top on the top, right? Cover on the top, but this, if you want, you can just close it and open it again. But it does not open any like a sunroof, but nice to have a large glass on the top with a cover, because it gets really hot. I don't care what Tesla says, because it really gets hot. So that's another nice thing. How is efficiency? So does it work with the sunglass? Let me see. Yeah, head-up display works very nicely with sunglass on. So how efficient is this guy? Well, this is all electric vehicle, so this has range of 290 miles. Efficiency wise, right now it's saying average of 6.2 kilometers per kilowatt hour. So yeah. But it's same, just like gasoline engine. If you drive fast, you know, brake hard, just constantly harass the car, you get less efficiency. And same as with the all-electric vehicle, if you just keep on, you know, pushing the car hard, it's going to give you less efficiency or range. So yeah. So, but if you ask me, this has enough power for daily driving. Yeah, 7.4 seconds to 60 miles per hour. Yes, not fast, but I think it can be more than adequate for daily driving, and even give you fun weekend driving time as well. Yeah. Gosh, we have more traffic. Yeah, I try to find a route that has no traffic around Seoul. It's really hard to find one. And we also have this large cabin there as well. Yeah. Yeah, someone mentioned you live in Texas, and yeah, that should be really hard. So yeah, it's nice to have cover on the top end. Some of you asked about the oh, I cannot answer it right now. Some of you asked about the regen brakes or paddle shifters. Yes, this has regen brakes, and it also has something called iPaddle. It's got from you can control from 0, 1, 2, 3 iPaddle, so 5 different settings. The left one becomes increases the regen brakes. You can go 0, it just goes faster, and regen brakes slows the car. And with this, I think you can really do one paddle driving. I tried it in even CT driving, and it's quite manageable. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, even in curvy situations, the lane keep assist works very nicely. But you know, you're supposed to have your hands on the steering wheel. Yep, it's saying I should keep my hands back on the steering wheel, but yeah. So it's been about 45 minutes, and we have driven about 56 kilometers, and we have range of 251 kilometers left. So we're doing over 300 kilometers, so which is better than the original 292 kilometers of range. Yeah, it just depends how you drive it. So like I told you, this has range of 290 miles, but if you're careful, I think you can even do 300 miles. You know, Kia EV6, when it gets rolled out, is expected to have range of 300 miles, but let's see. But that guy has 77.4 kilowatts hour battery, which is a bit larger than this guy. So let's see. So yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and do let me know how do you like the sort of a long live streaming. I'm really anxious to find out how you guys like it or not. It's actually my first time doing it for. I think we've been doing for more than an hour and 10 minutes. So do let me know how you like it in the comment section, please. Cornering wise, it's pretty nice too, but like I told you, all-wheel drive system has additional battery up front, feels more stable, better balanced, and you know, it's got more power. So if you ask me, I would definitely get it with the dual motor system. Dual motor system will cost you about $3,000 US, so they're more money, less range, but just depends what do you prefer. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, Andrew, I have read some articles saying that there will be IONIQ 5N, which will make about 585 horsepower or something like that. Will not to 60 in about 3.5 seconds. So that'll be very similar to Kia EV6. So, but I mean, even with the dual motor system, I think that's fast enough. So in order for them to get, more power, it's gonna need a larger battery, and which is gonna put more weight and decrease efficiency or range. So yeah. So let's just drive for about 10 minutes, which will make it about hour driving. And because my camera guy is holding the camera for about 2 hours now, so let's just try to find a rest area and or somewhere to stop, and then we are going to end the live streaming and answer some of your questions again. See, we have a rest area coming in about a minute, so shall we stop there? Yeah, we should just stop there, because yep, there's gonna be a rest area soon. So hopefully you guys will start getting the IONIQ 5. I heard sometime this summer or fall, and really hope you guys get this car soon, because I think you guys will love this car. And hope you guys, like I said, hope you guys get the 800 volt fast charging system soon in the US and North America. So we're going to exit now. There's a rest area. I'm going to tell you about the range and answer some of the questions, last minute questions, okay? Wow, lots of trucks in this rest area. Let's find a place. Let me find a place. Okay, let's stop here. Okay, so far we have driven, let me see, we have driven about 65 kilometers. Still have range of 243 kilometers, so that's over 300 kilometers. So I think this does it much better than the trip computer, and we still have 66% left. Okay, so if you do have any questions, let me know in the comment sections. Well, Money Bling, I think this this has a better interior volume than my Hyundai Palisade. This has over 3 meters of wheelbase. So I think when you get in this car, you're gonna feel like, oh, this is quite spacious. Does it drift? Not today, Randy, but maybe later. Try to find empty spots, but not now. Yeah, Krito, if you 18 minutes, you can have a coffee, go to Walmart and shopping. Yeah, that'll be good. Thank you guys for tuning in. No problem, N Studio. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, we have audio audible warning for blind spot monitoring system. Goes beep 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 beep. Yes, just like any other Hyundai models. Glad you like the live streaming. So sit comfortable, very comfortable. You know, I am 6'2", I'm about 90 kilogram. I'm getting fatter and fatter, and seat's quite comfortable. It's large. Let me just show you the seats. It's quite large. It's large and comfortable. So yeah. And if you get it with gray, you have to clean it time to time. And I already see it's getting dirty. Oh, it's hot outside. Okay. So yeah, if you don't have any questions, we're gonna end this live streaming. I'm gonna try to also edit this video, but we're gonna have to open it. If it's too boring, we're not gonna edit. But if we think it's gonna be quite nice for you guys, we're gonna edit it as well, and also upload it as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Tomorrow we have another embargo. It's going to be fun. It's also another EV car. I cannot tell you which one, but it's from Genesis, and it's a sedan, and I cannot tell you which one it is. But tomorrow morning, same time, tomorrow morning, stay tuned. And also we have lots of things coming for next week as well, and the following week after that. So we have lots of things going on, so stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Now we're gonna end the live streaming, have lunch, and yeah, start working again. So thank you so much for your time. Thanks for your support always. Like I said, we do provide fastest Korean car reviews and many other car reviews as well. So please do support us by subscribing to our channel, and yeah, also hit like buttons for us too. So thank you guys. We're gonna end the live streaming, and yeah, stay healthy guys, and see you guys soon. Bye bye.